Hello everyone, welcome back to accountancy classes of Sri Mahavir International School. As in our last video, we have completed example number 5 and we have studied about the methods of preparing capital accounts of partners. That was fixed capital account and fluctuating capital accounts. Means according to fixed capital method, we prepare two accounts, that are capital account and current account, but according to fluctuating capital method, we prepare only one account, that is capital account. When we prepare accounts by fixed capital method, means capital account and current account, so in that condition capital account includes only 4 items. Just I am revising all the topics, that in that condition capital account includes only 4 items, that are opening balance, closing balance of capital and additional capital and drawing against capital. Okay, or in current account we will include all the current items like salary, interest on capital, interest on drawing, commission, if there is any, so we will include in current account. But according to fluctuating capital method, all the items, whether that are of fixed nature or current nature, will be included in capital account. Okay. So let's start today with next point that we are going to discuss here about manager's commission. Sometimes it happens in a partnership firm that manager is also entitled commission. Okay, so how it will be given to manager, that in this there will be two methods, that manager's commission will be charged on net profit before charging such commission. There will be two methods of charging this. That it will be said in the question that you have to calculate manager's commission on net profit before charging such commission, or second condition will be that net profit after charging such commission. These can be two conditions of charging manager's commission. So how we will include or how we will calculate in both conditions. So see here, if there is that you have to calculate net profit before charging, there is the word before, then what is the meaning of this? In this we will calculate like net profit multiply by rate upon 100. This will be the formula. Rate, which rate? It will be given in the question, that what is the rate of manager's commission, like it will be 10%, 12%, whatever. Net profit after charging such commission, if there is word after, so in this condition we will calculate like net profit multiply by rate upon 100 plus rate. This will be the formula in the condition of after, and this will be formula in the condition of before. Okay, let's take an example. In that you will be clear these all points. Suppose that this is P&L account. This time making a roughly format. Suppose that this is P&L account. Okay, on the credit side you have shown all the incomes. In the credit side you have shown all the incomes. Suppose that the total of all the incomes are 2 lakh rupees. 2 lakh rupees is the total of your incomes. The same 2 lakh rupees we show the total of debit side. Okay, here you are showing, suppose that like salary of staff 2000, to office expenses 6000, to postage charges. Postage charges may be like 8000. These can be some miscellaneous expenditure, and it is given in the question that you have to calculate manager's commission on net profit before charging such commission. So how we will calculate? The 2 lakh minus all these expenses like 6 to 8 or 8 16. So 2 lakh minus 16,000, it will be 1,84,000. So 1,84,000 is the net profit before charging commission, right? Means still you did not charge commission here. So 1,84,000 is the net profit before charging this commission. So if there is manager's commission also in the question, so how we will calculate that? 1,84,000 multiply by 10 upon 100. If there is rate 10%, then we will write 10 upon 100. This is the simple method, okay? But suppose that in the same condition, if it is given that you have to calculate manager's commission on net profit after charging such commission, okay, but you don't have commission amount, that what is the amount of commission? So in that condition, we will write here 110. Just this is the simple difference. There is before, then we will write here rate upon 100, but if there is after, then we will write rate upon 100 plus rate. Okay, let's take one question on the basis of this type of examples. I am taking here question, not example in this. That will be question number 9. You can study the question number 9 from your book. It includes this point, manager's commission. So easily you will able to understand. See here question number 9. A and B are partners in a firm sharing profits or losses in the ratio of 2:3 with capitals of 4 lakh and 8 lakh respectively. These are the opening capitals on 1st April 2016. Means these are the opening capital, and you know that we need opening capital to calculate interest on capital in the question. Each partner is entitled to 10% per annum interest on capital. B is entitled the commission of 10% on net profit remaining after deducting interest on capital but before charging any commission. A is entitled a commission of 8% of net profit remaining after deducting interest on capital and after charging all commissions. The profit for the year ended 31st March 2017 prior to calculation of interest on capital. What is the meaning of this line? Prior to calculation of interest on capital means this profit is shown by P&L account. Out of this profit, still there are no expenses or no incomes. Means you can say that 6 lakh rupees we have to show in the P&L appropriation account. Okay. Prepare profit and loss appropriation account. So see here, we are going to solve profit and loss appropriation account. The same format, particular amount, particular amount. This will be the format. Particular amount, particular amount. Okay. So let's start. First of all, we have to write the profit. What is the amount of profit? That we will write here by profit and loss account. It is 6 lakh. 6 lakh is the net profit of the firm, and out of this 6 lakh you have to distribute like salary, commission, whatever is there. Okay. So first of all, each partner is entitled to 10% per annum interest on his capital. So we will write here to interest on capital. What are the names of partners? A and B. And what is their capital? 4 lakh and 8 lakh. 4 lakh and 8 lakh. And you have to give interest on capital, that is 10%. So it will be 40,000 and 80,000. So you can say that 1,20,000 is the interest on capital. There is no additional capital in the question. There is no drawing against capital. So just simply we have to calculate interest on capital. Next point. B is entitled a commission of 10% on net profit remaining after deducting interest on capital but before charging any commission. What is the point? Again just I am clearing this, that B is your partner. You have to give commission to B. And what is the condition of this commission? That you have to calculate B's commission on net profit after deducting interest on capital but before charging any commission. It means from this 6 lakh you have to deduct interest on capital, but you don't have to deduct any commission. Okay, so we will write here like 6 lakh minus 1,20,000. So you have profit 4,80,000 multiply by rate. What is the rate of interest? That is 10%. So B's commission will be 48,000. This is the commission of B. The same point was here that B will take commission on net profit before charging any commission. So just I am taking here simply 10 upon 100. Okay. Next point, A is entitled a commission of 8% of net profit remaining after deducting interest on capital and after charging all commissions. Now A will also take commission, so to A's commission. And how he is taking commission? He is taking that net profit after deducting interest on capital and after charging all commissions. All commissions means B's commission also and A's commission also. Okay, but we don't have commission of A. So how we will calculate? From 6 lakh we will deduct these two items first. So write here 6 lakh minus 1,20,000 minus 48,000. This is our first process. So what will be the amount? 4,32,000. Yes. Now in this 4,32,000, A's commission is not included. Means what is the point? That A's commission will charge net profit after charging commissions. There is the word after. So we will write here 10 upon, sorry, not 10. What is the rate of commission here? 8. So it will be 8 upon 108. As I told you, rate upon 100 plus rate. Okay. Now calculate this. It will be 32,000. This 32,000 is the commission of A. All informations are completed. Only these were the points in this. So just distribute the remaining profit among the partners. 6 lakh. Here also 6 lakh. Out of this 6 lakh, deduct all these items. Then it will be 4 lakh. 4 lakh is the profit that is available for partners. So we will write here to partners capital account. Partners are A and B. And what is their profit sharing ratio? 2:3. So A equals to 4 lakh multiplied 2:3 means 2 upon 5. Or B equals to 4 lakh multiply 3 upon 5. How we are calculating? 4 lakh is the net profit that is available for partners. 2 and 3, this is their share, or denominator will be the total of these shares. Like 2 plus 3, 5. So both partners denominator will be 5. So calculate this. It will be 1,60,000 or it will be 2,40,000. It means partners will get 1,60,000 share of A and 2,40,000 will be the share of B. So this was your question number 9. What was the different point in this? It was also easy point, but only one point was different here, that was commission. And whose commission? It was partners commission. One more point I want to make you understand. It was partners commission, like B's commission, A's commission. These are partners. That's why we are showing these in P&L appropriation account. But suppose that if there is manager's commission in the question, in that condition it will be shown in profit and loss account, not profit and loss appropriation account. Ever remind this point that appropriation account is only for partners' expenses. Partners' salary, partners' commission, partners' interest on capital, partners' interest on drawing. Okay? Other expenses we will show in P&L account. That is the point. And one more difference. As I told you, now the concept of manager's commission. Manager's commission will be charged against profit. Charge against profit. What is the meaning of charge against profit? As I told you, 2 points, that charge against profit or appropriation of profit. If any item is appropriation of profit, so that is not necessary in the condition of loss. Suppose that if there is loss to the firm, so in that condition, interest on capital, partners commission, these will not be given because these are appropriation of profit. Okay, but if there is any expenses, that is charge against profit, so that will be mandatory for the firm whether there is loss to the firm. It is not matter in that condition, but charge against profit ever will be given. Any expenses is charge against profit, so it will be necessary for the firm if there is loss to the firm. Okay, so it was your question number 9.